And I feel like it would be a perfect world if everybody practiced what they preach, because we all got different troubles. But at the end of the day, just make sure your nuts are hanging appropriately.
Standing on it. Why we pander and blow blackness to white people? When that work? I say a lot of politically controversial shit and be censored for it, but it's like why we like being real finicky about what we gotta say? This is like naturally the culture in general. It's liberation. It's power. Why ain't we standing in that power?
The difference between talking your shit and not knowing how to shut up is when you don't know how to shut up, people don't like you. When you're talking your shit, that's when people are paying attention to you. There's a fine line between talking your shit and not knowing when to shut up. Half of these cats, even in my lane, even in any other fucking lane, they don't know how to get around people and understand them, because skin's like a fucking amoeba. Like, if you give me a bad vibe, my skin's itchy. I got leprosy. If you smell, you smell. You know what I mean? And like, this is a very energy perceptive art form. And when you're stepping into an energy perceptive platform, you have to be aware that the energy you carry has to reflect how you navigate the world. That doesn't mean, in my case, oh, I'm just gonna walk around and kick everything over. That means that I carry a certain level of understanding about the human environment, to the point where some things that I wanna say, I shouldn't say it. When it comes to working with other artists, bro, they just don't know how to shut up. And that ain't their fault. They want to be where someone else is. That's a common fact for a lot of people. Is like, even me sometimes, I'll be like, I want to be like, but I don't, because I feel like I'm self-sufficient enough to understand my philosophy when it comes to art, you know? And another thing is, like, I'm gonna go into it. It's like, even with these motherfuckers, conscious this, conscious that, all that fucking shit. Like, it's like a conscious motherfucker won't even believe in what they saying. And when I hear somebody calling themselves conscious, it's not even about the art form itself. It's more about what they feel like is gonna give them a merit badge for talking about it.
Common issue I face with niggas is they don't know what they stand for. Like, why would I beef with somebody that Nat Turner would have jumped?
I say one triumph I have is that, like, I'm very reinforced when it comes to, like, my message. But one of the troubles I faced in being so honest about my message is, I say, not being everybody's cup of tea. You know, most people don't want to be stuck in a room with a snarling boar. You know what I mean? And that's kind of one of them things that I have to recognize, being the type of artist that I am. Like, you might have to buy a $500 ticket. This the Louvre. This ain't Pizza Hut. Like, this ain't fast food music, you know? And when you don't make fast food music, you gotta package it like it's Wagyu beef. You know what I mean? But I would say, like, one of my biggest triumphs in that is that, like, if I even listen to my back catalog, I never switched up. And that's what I can appreciate about where I'm at right now.
Problems you see in the industry. Dick riding, fake support, niggas trying to call your bluff or act tougher than you. Also, why I gotta show my credentials to niggas who not street at all? Like, be for real. Like, nigga, you're not from that. Even if you were in the house. Nigga, you was a good boy. It's fine. Not everybody gotta live a crazy life.
I mean, when it comes to Islam in general, it's one of those things where if you speak on it, like, I was talking to a homie the other day. He was like, Islam's the worst religion. And I'm like, man, you know how many priests touch boys? You know what I mean? Like, I seen niggas go into the pen and they finding Islam. You know what I mean? It's a different when you're dealing in spirituality, you gotta understand it's not the religion itself that reinforces the person, it's their belief in it. It's their faith. You know what I'm saying? And faith is not religion. You know, that's you understanding something and translating it in a certain way. And for me, it's like I'm not the most hardcore Muslim nigga. I don't pray 5 times a day. I snuck some bacon last night, but you know that's the culture I come from. You know, and I wear it on my skin. I wear it on my chest. You feel me?
I don't believe in regrets, but I will say it depresses me when the message I convey is not supported, whether clout or word of mouth. I don't want to be in the bucket with the shellfish. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck no, but yeah. The reason I say I don't believe in it because the way it's been established, it's kind of finicky based on the people who are putting it together. And the reason I say that is because it'll be some shit where like, oh, this person did this. Motherfuckers been hitting bitches for how long? Still got multi-platinum records. Do I support it though? Yes. Get these niggas the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna name no names, but round of applause, we did it. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm very much so, I'm open and very receptive to other people's philosophies with things. I feel like you get what you put out. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, nigga. Ain't shit changed since Mesopotamia. Yeah? I mean, I think it's important to. If you don't believe in something, you believe in yourself and you believe you're the creator of your own destiny. And if God created me, I'm looking at him right now and saying, damn, you gave me quite a lot of free will, bro. You know, I wouldn't be here today fucked up and shit, doing no fucking talking and shit, you know? But I'm glad I'm in a space where I'm at right now to say, yeah, I do believe in God. Shit, if that shit's scary to a motherfucker, then they don't believe in themselves, the way I see it. Why aren't you famous yet? I fucking hate that question. I fucking hate. The reason I hate that question is because all that time you could be wasting asking me that question. You could be buying a fucking t-shirt. You could be coming to a show. You could be streaming my music. You could be putting that shit on your playlist. Yes, I am the type of nigga to look at this shit like a business. But if you gonna keep asking me that question, you gonna have to be the one to put money in my pocket, bro. That's the way it is, you know. I don't look at this shit like, oh, it's complete. Like, even painters was selling they fucking portraits to these fucking aristocrats, man. I'm the same fucking way. This shit a portrait. You gotta you gotta support me in order for me to keep fucking doing it. This shit ain't cheap. You know what I mean? And like, I think anybody should be able to, you know, understand that, because at the point we at right now, we didn't build this economy, but shit, help another motherfucker navigate this economy. Help them, don't be the crab in the barrel, be the monkey slinky. Grab each other's hands. You know what I mean?
Alright, let's switch it up.
Anakin, I'm sorry. Like, Kylo ain't touching Anakin, bro. Like, Anakin is straight Chad. He survived the craziest wars in Star Wars history. You know what I mean? And like, on top of that, I ain't gonna say I relate to the nigga, but shit, bro, shit, like, nigga, I like Darth Vader. Shit, I don't know a single motherfucker that don't like Darth Vader. We like conflicting villains. Because humans in general are conflicted. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, Anakin was always conflicted. You know what I mean? And the one thing I respect about Star Wars is that it speaks on a lot of spirituality that motherfuckers don't even recognize. You know what I mean? So like, just Star Wars in general is dope as fuck. I'm gonna be real. You know, like, I like cloud activism, for example. It's like, you know, charities exist for certain shit, right? Why you fucking on the internet posting shit, but you ain't giving money to the charity? I know niggas got bills. I know niggas got bills they can cut to the side. You feel me?
Why rap?
Because why not? I mean, it's like one of them things. It's like, if I feel like doing it, I'm gonna do it. And I just feel like in this state in my life or whatever this is, like, I don't know if I'm in metamorphosis yet or still a cocoon, but I like doing it. It is what it is.
Block with chicken grease, I'm a different type of thug. Y'all be drugging girls in clubs. Yeah, I walk you down, but I still be quick to show some love. Rolling gas inside the Vatican, I got a holy one. Chopper got the Holy Ghost, nigga, I won't overdose. Ha, cause the marijuana, it don't even matter when the nigga go, can't take it when it's in. Run on your man for like half of the bag. Wasn't a twin, but we had to go crash. Still see my pass on the motherfucking ass. Play with the case, boy, it came with a latch. Cause the marijuana.